Good morning and welcome back, everybody. Derrick Soo, your 2022 Oakland mayoral candidate. Well, as we've been hearing, Oakland has more law enforcement officers, more police officers that just hit the street. In fact, 48 additional police officers to East Oakland. That when you divide that across 4 shifts, that's 12 additional officers on the street round the clock. That's what we've been needing here in East Oakland. And let me tell you something, it started. Because last night we were able to shut down and close off the car theft ring that's been operating here. Finally have enough officers to enforce that, get the remaining individuals off the streets, confiscate and take back some stolen vehicles. Last night they had recovered a GMC pickup truck here that was being stripped, and now that we have additional police officers here in East Oakland, they can now cover a lot more issues throughout the area, because what had happened was that response time was absolutely insane. Sometimes as much as 20 hours before a response. And Oakland has always tried to maintain an 8-minute response time for emergency services. And OPD was so overwhelmed. And the way that they go about everything too is that whenever they go out to a call, it's rarely that there's a single car that goes out. In fact, if there's an issue, a lot of cars show up. In the case of last night, we had 2 police cars out here, and then within minutes, we had 6. So that's the kind of response that we get out here. And this car theft ring was a very dangerous one. So this is good. I'm really happy that we're now getting more police officers here in East Oakland, because it's been long overdue, and it's going to make a difference in the crime, helping the other law enforcement agencies like BART, just a short distance from here. There's a lot of issues that go on in the Coliseum BART lot. A lot of thefts, carjackings, robberies, and so they're addressing that now. And now that BART isn't having to chase so many people in the neighboring areas, because I've worked directly with a lot of the BART officers right here for the issues over in the BART parking lot just 2 blocks away from me. And so this is going to make a difference with OPD taking a lot of the criminals off. As they did apprehend a couple of them last night. They let one go. I don't know why they let this one person go. He had an outstanding warrant, but it was for failure to appear. He had 3 failure to appears, but yet they let him walk away last night. And so I'm kind of disappointed in that. They should have taken his buddy and put him away and make him show up in court. But last night, for whatever reason, they called in and up the chain of command, and the chain of command said, cut them loose. And so that's what they did last night. So there's still some issues that I have with some of the OPD things, but overall, it's a vast improvement. We're all going to experience lower crime here in East Oakland, because during the evening hours, I've been noticing the helicopter a lot more involved with things that are going on here, and we've needed that. And this is going to help cut down on some of those sideshows that have been going on here in East Oakland. This past weekend, it was crazy, because up until 2 in the morning, all I kept hearing were donuts, but the donuts kept moving around here in East Oakland. We had it for a short time here at San Leandro Street near 66th Avenue. We had it on 85th. We had it at MacArthur. We had it all over International here. It was crazy. So this is going to make a difference, stopping and slowing down some of that criminal element and the unsafe things that are happening here in Oakland. This should also put a cut into the homicide rates here in East Oakland, because there's been a lot of shootings here. If you lived out here, you know what I'm talking about. There's gunfire every night out here. And in this area, I constantly hear gunfire well into the night, sometimes early morning hours. It's just constant. So hopefully ceasefire will start operating and taking effect again with these additional police officers that have hit the streets and are now, we have at least 12 additional officers on every shift now. So this is a good thing, and we encourage this, and we're going to see results here in East Oakland. So just wanted to let you know, thanks for joining me today. We'll see you again soon.